Say Michigan game. Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, well, we come into Ohio, period. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm
every year.
saying. So we'll go to Ohio State Michigan game. So, bro, you know what though? So I get it. So listen, because you know I've been thinking about this a lot. We ain't got nothing but time, right? So I've been thinking about it a lot, and I get it. I understand the idea behind making everybody sit the fuck down so we can slow everything down. I get it. Huh?
Internationally.
So I get the idea behind sitting everybody down so, you feel me, the shit can slow down so we can get back to life as normal. I get it. Like, we ain't got no supplies, all that shit. I get it. But bruh, if you look at the numbers, like, we ain't got no supplies, all that shit. I get it.
Oh, you on the podcast.
But if you look at the numbers, bro, if you just look at the numbers, like, there's a billion people. There's a billion people in the world.
That's what I was saying, bro.
And only 330,000 people got the shit. Like,
this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very
no,
good
I said I'm
numbers
gonna go outside,
today.
but I'm also gonna be like, everybody got it.
That's all I was saying the other day, bro. Like, as of right now, more niggas get killed unarmed by policemen, and we ain't quarantined all the police yet. That's all I was saying.
Hey, bro, listen. Like, put it to you like this: if we had 3 Michigan stadiums, we could put all the little quarantine cousins in there and be straight.
And be straight.
3 Michigan stadiums.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
But we also don't have. We also see. Look, now you coughing. Damn, bro.
Smoker's cough.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get rid of it since I got rid of the flu.
First carry
was it the flu?
Down at the 26
Nigga, I was in the hospital, nigga, for 3 days, of course.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, my team is loaded, bro. I'm 95 overall.
Geis with the carry on second down.
4 and 10, bro.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
I'm telling you how bad his receivers are. Like, bro, you're a star. Every player on your team is at least a superstar.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Okay, run dive all game.
From Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Okay, you got another running back.
We can't allow
Strong guy close dive. He has 95 speed. All he needs is one play to be 5
whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I like seeing niggas balling out with
There's
Haskins.
so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys.
Too bad he ain't about to ball out no time soon in real life.
Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Because I don't think he's good, and because I think the Redskins are going to draft 2.
On 1st down, this is Geis.
I think so, what?
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there.
You down what?
It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this Dino's going to hit him. And he is into
Where?
touchdown.
No, he's not. Okay, Pierre, don't listen to me once again. Bro, they're going to draft Tua. The Tua's there to draft him. They just got a coach who didn't draft Haskins, and I get it, man.
Haskins good, though.
This one stays a 6-0 game.
Yeah. Yeah, he even played
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Did he?
Yeah, bro, he's a rookie.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Terrible line, terrible offense. Yeah, he did. I watched. Did you watch his games, bro? He's good, bro.
Bro, I live on the East Coast. It's all we get is NFC East games.
Bro, he had a nice little gunslinger attitude about him.
Erica is a huge Redskins fan, and bro, no, bro, they not about to keep that nigga. It's not a gunslinger.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there.
Nah, they're not about to keep him.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because
if they can get to it, which I think they will be able to get to it. Tua or Chase Young. Because the thing is, Joe Burrow's going 1, and they got the number 2 pick. So they may get to Chase Young.
Reuben Foster able to record his 5th sack of the
But
season.
then again, Ron Rivera, who just got from Carolina, I'm not sure he wants to spend another 5 years with a quarterback that he doesn't necessarily like or want.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
Because it's kind of
He's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, computer.
Bro, they were torturing the hell out of Deion.
First drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
He cut off his stick and ate it in front of him.
16 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a
yes,
first and
bro.
10.
You already to Deion getting the
Washington offense at the line.
Season 3.
Ready to roll. As we know, they had the chance last week, Charles, to lock up the division. Couldn't do it. Now it all comes down to the final week of the season.
Nah, they ain't cut off his meat yet. They just started picking off his fingernails.
And that's a good thing, but I wonder about mindset because you mentioned they had a chance to lock it up last week, didn't. Are they bringing extra pressure to themselves now, even though they control the...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Why?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Hey, 47. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey, here we go, 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Geis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. 3rd down, here's Haskins. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Yeah, Joffrey's still alive, so we ain't at the good spot.
You know, when I rewatched it, Joffrey was alive for a long time.
He was alive to like season 4, at least season 4.
Yeah, like his reign is terribly long.
By the Cowboys offense, and this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover.
They screwed Tyrion.
I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. When you're having trouble,
yeah, good to have him back. Good to have Zeke back. Good to have Zeke back. Good to have Zeke back. Touchdown, first game back. Yeah, bro, it's a whole different game.
Bro, you got a 95 overall score. I want to hear about how different the game is. No.
Extra point safely through, and that will get them one closer. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
He started spazzing on Thursday.
Paul Richardson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
She ain't like one lady, what's her name got him?
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
I like Marjorie a lot.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Cause she about to put that thing on them and make her own decisions.
Oh, she put that thing on the little one on the young one. Hey, that thing was so good for him. Listen,
he murked himself.
That shit was so good. Murked himself. Listen, he about to put his mom in jail. He's like, bro, listen.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Johnny Good, you got to go to jail for a
They'll
little
have 2
bit.
remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the catch
we don't
on
have to cut that
2nd
here,
down, but
too.
it didn't help at all. Taking a 3rd down here. On 3rd down,
We got to cut that hair, too.
Very close to a 1st down.
So you mean to tell me my uncles and my dad, y'all here looking foul like this? Y'all nasty. Yeah, you gotta go to jail, bro.
Going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Yes.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Slow. Go to 54, go to 54. Go ahead.
This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, how are you? I am.
Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of
hey, what's up? How are y'all?
And it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Man up, D. Man up, D. Check 26, check 26. Check. He's checking, he's 26.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in. With his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side.
Bro, I am so tired of all these
credit
fake
them on that one because they tried to fool
scientists.
him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a long.
This is caught at the 20.
Go, Amari.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They give him a gain of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Let's go. Ezekiel Elliott. So glad he's back.
Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
He's over there just chilling. Yeah, Nice little play pen so you can sit right here in front of me and play. Nice.
And just lay there. He was born 2 days ago.
Yeah, that was later.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll
So,
have all the stats and scores from games
in
in
these
progress around the
Facebook
NFL.
leagues,
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when
So
you design a
being in
play,
these
you're expected to
Facebook
break a little
leagues,
bit bigger
right,
than this one because
got
when you
me,
run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking
got
hits,
me actually
I'm
looking
not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
like what's going on in my network on Facebook.
On 3rd
Bro,
down, Haskins.
I'm scrolling and seeing all of these people that are
That will
like
be
supposed to be
incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on
and
the
everybody
coverage.
from Oxford, like all of the girls
Problems
that
on
was
3rd
cool
down
with,
so far in this first half.
all the
Relatively
girls that
small
were in my
sample size, but
class
they're now 0 for 3.
And the
end
average
up
in the
marrying
league,
like
somewhere around
dudes
40%
that
on
were
3rd down
in
for offenses. So
my
what's the answer
class
to this?
also.
Either convert them or
Like,
don't get
and
the
you know,
3rd down
Oxford
in
is
the
very
first place.
small,
Get your
so
big
we
chunks of
all
yards on 1st and
friends,
2nd
and they
down.
all grew up with
12
each other. So
yards on the
everybody that
return
went to
that
Oxford
time.
pretty much grew up
Possession
with
will
each other
switch
from like
hands,
1st
1st
grade
and
all the way
10.
through graduation. Most of them went to like
About set
UD
for
or
this next
UC or
drive by the
Miami of
Cowboys
Ohio or Kentucky,
offense.
but they
And
all
now with still
stayed
more
in
than a
that
minute to
area
go in what's been
in
a
the
tight
Midwest,
game, you
right?
figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Bruh,
And remember,
it's
they
like,
get the kickoff to start the second
y'all didn't even
half.
talk
This
to
is
each
a
other, and I was
golden
like, bro,
opportunity
literally everybody
for them to
married
go
to
down
each
there
other.
and put up a couple
Everybody.
of sixes.
Yeah, we
It's
kind of
like,
gross, bro. Like everybody get married to the
Momentum
same
swing,
people. It's
that
kind of
would be.
gross.
You
yeah,
might be
bro,
able to
it's
get a 2
weird.
for 1 without ever even giving up the football.
Wait, so you mean tell me y'all
From the
graduated from high
25
school,
on 2nd
and then
down,
y'all started dating,
Prescott.
and y'all got married, but it was like
His
y'all
throw
didn't talk to each other in high school, or
incomplete.
you were
Amari
dating
Cooper, the intended target.
your
And thrown it
husband's
short.
best friend for like 2 years, and then y'all broke up, and then you and your husband started dating like a year later,
Like
and
it's
then
low
y'all
key a
got
whole
married.
bunch of Rick and Shane going on for real.
Well, certainly
Bruh,
that is
it's
playing a
nothing
big
but
role
Rick
in
and
why they
Shane.
are trailing right now.
Like all of they wedding pictures, all of they like, all of they wedding pictures, all of the receptions, like one girl's sister is married to her ex-boyfriend's brother. It's like, bro, like these origin stories of how y'all started dating gotta be hilarious because
Well,
y'all know each other since y'all were 7 years old, and everybody in this wedding party has dated everybody else. Cause at Alter it was like, hey, you have a girlfriend for a weekend, and you date the next girl, and it was like the whole cheerleading squad dated the whole football team, and the whole football team dated the basketball cheerleading squad, and the volleyball team, and the soccer team dated the basketball team, and it's just like, but they all the same people. Like football season was over, and we went to play basketball.
well, I was dating him, but then I was like, I like your friend better. And he was like, I was cool about it.
Don't mess it up.
Bruh, exactly.
Looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 5.
And it's like, bro, that was only 10 years ago, yo. Like,
Bro, like,
Looking to throw.
you know, I told y'all how I feel about
Deep from McLaurin.
niggas get mad at me. Like, bro, you wiped up the girl who I was smashing. Like, don't be mad
Was
at me.
trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 3rd down.
let alone being at the reception and then having to look down the line and saying everybody, like, the maid of honor was the maid of honor was the groom's high school sweetheart, and the dude on the number 3 dude down in the groom's list actually dated bride, but he's now married to the high school sweetheart of the groom because he's married to the girl who is the maid of honor. And it's like, bro, this shit is weird. Like every time I see it, and it's like I've been seeing, like I've probably seen like just in the last 3 days, I'm going through my friends list trying to figure out who people are. I'm about to like get active on there, so I'm like removing people and blocking people and muting people. And I'm trying to like clean up my feed because there's a whole bunch of ratchet shit. They're like, bro, who are you anyway? So I'm like trying to clean up my feed, and I'm seeing people just like somebody who had a different last name, but the last name is one of my former teammates, and it's like, oh, you married him? And it's like, wait a minute, I remember you dating him. No, he was the best man in y'all wedding. He gave the speech. Like.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins
And
again.
the funniest part though is, you know, when I left, they stopped fucking with me. But you know, Nate stayed, and Nate was real cool with all those dudes. And Like now, like because everybody got married, and you know how it is back home in the Midwest. Like now that we live in big cities, the norm is to get married in your 30s. But all of these people got married like literally second, third year in high school, right? I mean, second, third year in college, or literally a year after college, right?
Yeah.
So they all been married for almost like 6, 7, 8, 9 years, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking back at it, and I'm looking at all these pictures, like, damn, like, it was really, really cool, all these people. He's in none of the wedding pictures, like, almost like, damn, like, you try so hard to fit in and be cool with them, man. Like, you ain't even get invited to none of their weddings or nothing. Like, you ain't even nowhere to be found, and none of their pictures, none of their memories, like, but you was there. I remember you being extra cool with them, but probably after college, they stopped fucking with you. And the funny thing is, Nate went to Kentucky.
You can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
About set for this next drive.
But I also want to get mad at Nate, like, bro, how do you go to Kentucky and you don't go to no basketball games? Because he went to Kentucky, like, our class, like, you went to Kentucky and Anthony Davis was there, Boogie Cousins was there, John Wall was there. Like, you went to Kentucky during the best years of Kentucky basketball. You didn't go to no Kentucky basketball games? Man, no, I'm not a Kentucky basketball fan. Like, how aren't you Kentucky? You graduated from Kentucky. Like, you asked me who my favorite basketball team is, I'm going to say Michigan by default. Like, I'm not about to be out here rooting for fucking UConn anymore. Like,
Redskins was like my first loss of the season. It was like I started off 0-1 before I even joined the league. But they were playing, so good to play him to see what he likes for next year. He won our division. I'm about to win the division.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Right now,
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing
that shit
is
is weird, though. I'm looking at shit like, bro, this almost feels kind of incesty.
More of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
This is one I hate is Samuel Tarley. Get your fat ass up.
It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to
White
hold on
Walker's
to
just
because
chasing you. You can piss on yourself. Like, dude, you're going to get turned into a zombie.
If he'd been able to haul that one in.
Who?
They'll try again from the 36
Samuel Tarley, when he went off the wall, when John Stowe first went with the Wildlings, and he's terrified of the walkers, but he won't move, and it's like, bro, you're going to die.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Let's go, Ezekiel Elliott! Let's go!
Touchdown, Cowboys!
3rd and 4, halfback dial. Let's go.
Ezekiel Elliott, 58 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Bullshit.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You touch your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Check 24, check 24. Watch the act.
3rd and 2. Now Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
What,
It
30?
doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
Well, win.
And look at this. It's a fake.
He did fake it. I knew that shit was coming.
And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Geis going right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. Picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. This is Geis. That is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
What's your record on leave your mark after catching that fade to the Niners last week?
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What's your record on leave your mark after catching that fade to the Niners last week?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yeah,
and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand? I like it. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, so we both 3 and 2.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 29, Prescott.
What you do?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Where are you throwing the ball to?
That's where the return stops. So their woes on offense continue. Wow. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an
Twice,
opportunity to help them get back into the
ball, like,
game.
nowhere
Instead,
near
he throws
the
another
receiver.
interception, and now
Like
their
10
task
years
is even
off,
tougher.
10 yards off.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. Here's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Out of the gun, Geis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you. Out.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Yeah, a little Pittsburgh cousin in the one group. They was like trying to get a fair sim between me and him. Then when I posted the stats when he ghost, I'm like, bro, he's trash.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
I
and
posted
send this one away.
that I hit him up and he never responded.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here go 46. 56, Mike, 56. Silver. Check the backer. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Cooper's got it. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Let's go.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 47. 56 to Mike. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
So this nigga, well, I'm supposed to play in the league with Mark League, said, hey, I can play in 20 minutes.
incomplete.
So I was talking to him watching Game of Thrones and didn't see they sent the invite. So then he was like, I'm on my way back to work. You should answer me when I was messaging you. And Alex is like, yeah, he probably went back to work. He texted him 15 minutes later. And he said, and he was probably like, deuces. And I'm like, all right, well, I didn't ask you to leave work. I asked for you to play. Never understood the point of rushing to squeeze a game in. If you're that pressed for time, then obviously it's not a good time for you to play. So when can you play? Like, these motherfuckers are retarded, bro.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, they clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it in this situation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still three-score game, though, fourth quarter. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 53 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
20 yards.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and get it with Geis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 56 yards. Geis, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
You about to advance in death row?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
This nigga said my day is over. I'm trying to keep people from killing each other at work for toilet paper. I'm like, okay, if you're working, your day isn't over. Like, you can't say your day is over and then tell me you're working at the same time. Your day's not over if you're working. Like, these motherfuckers, bro. Are people
About
really
set
stupid?
for this
Or
next
people
drive by the
really
Cowboys
stupid?
offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have the 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And my goodness,
seriously?
Another interception. Reuben Foster picks it, and he will score.
Hit right through on a screen and threw a lollipop.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's if you can play and actually be on, I can head back and play. If not, tell me and I will stay here. And I was like, bro, figure it out and let me know when you're free. I'm free through the night. Finish up your work and hit me up later. I'm not waiting for you to get home, rushing on the game, then playing you. Just hit me up when you're off. I'm not doing that, bro.
The waning moments of this one. That one good for
I'm not about to sit on this game and wait for you to sit in the invite and wait for you to get home for another 15, 20 minutes. Like,
another fun play to
no,
watch
bro,
there.
if you at work, you at work, my nigga.
This game has the feel of a turkey bowl.
Man, I'm at
Thanksgiving
work,
Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception.
Gal, it's not letting you go, bro.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel down.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around.
Nineteen rushes, 252 for 4 touchdowns. I'm gonna have a top 10 pick. Do my 95 team.
You lost?
Yeah.
You asked.
Nah,
What was the score?
some gazy shit started happening at the end.
What was the score?
I don't know, I lost by 2 touchdowns. Nope, I lost by 3 touchdowns. Let's see. 50-27. So where you at in the money league? Let me see.
First, nigga? What kind of question is that? Without Tevin Coleman.
Redskins won our division 12-4. Oh, development trait game. Hold the Bengals to less than 100 yards passing and force 3 turnovers. Well, he do throw 3 picks a game.
When you look at those and you figure out, hey, this is how I have to play to get those like what's going through your head right now? Okay, so you got to hold him to how many yards?
100 yards. It's not happening. 100 pass yards. He's the number 1 passer in
But
the league.
but why is it not happening?
Bro, 100 yards in a
It
whole
says you got to
game?
hold him to 100 yards passing
Yes. Or 3 turnovers.
or 3 turnovers.
I'm going for the 3 turnovers.
You can go for both.
I'm going to go for both.
But okay, so do you have any idea of how you will go for both?
I mean, first I'm going to try to limit the possessions to see if I can keep him from getting 100 yards passing. So
Right.
shit, try to run the ball a lot.
It's not just running the ball. Don't think of it as running the ball. Think of it as getting first downs.
Yeah.
So that's your first thing is getting first downs. What else would you do?
Play pass
Because I
defense.
mean, you can run the ball, but if you're running the ball, but you snapping the ball with 20 seconds left in the play clock every time, you're just wasting your time. Like you can pass the ball every play, but if you actually drain the play clock, like the play clock is more important. The only reason running the ball is a good idea is because running the ball keeps the play clock running. But if you running the ball and didn't stop for 1 yard run and then you snapping the ball in 15 seconds later, you might as well just be passing the ball the whole game. Yeah, I would say get a lot of first downs. Take your time calling your plays, and not necessarily play pass defense, but take away his best receivers. So if he's killing people with AJ Green, then you just lock down AJ Green. If he's killing people with John Ross, then lock down John Ross. I wouldn't run a lot of man against the Bengals. I would run a lot of cover too.
Okay.
I would make him either put somebody underneath and just leave that open, and I would, because in cover two you can't throw deep with the linebacker down in the middle of the field, but I will also keep an eye on John Ross because if he's trying to send John Ross down the middle field, he's going to beat that linebacker. But I wouldn't play with the linebacker. I either take a safety or a corner, and I'll just shadow it. Because that corner, even though he's playing short, I normally take that corner and I'll play deep to short just to make you think that I'm going deep, and then I'll come up and make the tackle with the corner underneath.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not too happy right now. You know, their offense has been talking smack about us all week. You gonna let that happen? I don't think so. So let's get out here and get at it. Lady!
He said, y'all advance me and Panthers was finna play. We can play now, nigga, since you ready.
Who said that?
I guess the Cardinals about to play his game, but they advanced it. I don't know.
Who's the curtain? Darrow?
No, Blood Money. Then the random where you got the Giants. And so I'm like, well, that means you already ready to play.
Bro, I had all weekend and the world is on lockdown. Like anybody just has to play is just ignoring the leagues. Are you in practice mode?
You know, I'm doing my training.
For what league? The random league?
Huh? The random one.
For what league? You ain't did no trainings in that league yet?
Yeah. I'm training a different group.
Why?
Oh well, actually, I actually want to get the gold this time. I had the bronze.
Oh, okay. What group are you training now?
Cover 4 group, my linebackers and DBs.
Cause your D line is nice.
Yep.
Okay, and
No,
what
actually,
about
my
offense?
D line. Actually, this does my D line and my corners because my linebackers are nice.
Oh yeah, cause Bobby Wagner's what, a 99, right?
Then I got he like a 90 something. Then
You
the
got the
little one
white
arm
boys.
cuz is the nigga who's sweet.
Oh yeah, he's definitely sweet as fuck, and he's fast.
Yeah, bro, he got a pick 6 his first game.
Bro, I told you they'd be letting him pick it off on here. He get picks in real life though.
He looks like Pierre when he make his facial expressions. He probably changed his diaper. Huh? Don't he look like Pierre? He got Pierre's. I think he got Pierre's cheeks and chin and lips.
Bro, I'm sorry, that nigga look just like you. I don't understand how you don't think so. Maybe it's cause he's lighter. I don't know how somebody has their facial expression but not look like you. Like who else? If he got your facial expressions, but he don't look like you, who does he look like? I think he looks like Ashley in the eyes. He got her eyes. So Pierre, here's the real question. Now that you got your baby boy,
Yeah, I be fussy.
is it cool if Maya K get a shot next year or something?
I mean, whatever guy has his plan.
Oh, now you little guys playing cuz.
Hey, big guys playing cuz.
Nah, you was a little PJ cuz.
Oh,
Team
okay.
PJ.
Player of the week. Q Diggs with the 4 picks. Oh, bro, I don't get no upgrade game after that though.
Who is it?
My safety. He got 4 picks. Last game.
How old is he?
Shit, let me see. I know he normal development, cuz. Andre Diggs, 4th year.
Oh, he normal development?
Yeah.
I can send you a picture of his outfit. I don't want to mess with him. He might start screaming. What she say?
What if I did? No. Right? We can. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. I'm in my room. Doing a lot of good stuff. I don't ruin. Yeah, I don't know what you do. You had it when you, huh? He wants to have a call tomorrow. I some Reese and he wants to have. He said talk to Jeff and figure what we're going to do as far as
Probably
if we can
wasn't
get to
asleep.
Michigan. He said it doesn't look like we're gonna have the M-Fam next
He
week.
had a full meal, so he
So,
probably gonna go back to sleep.
huh? It's not dependent on that. But that was intended scheduled plan because that's when
We want him to
we
be
get everybody that's
consistent.
gonna make decisions in the same
Quiet.
room. No, so he's saying let's figure out. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm not expecting anything to be given.
All right. Well, I love all of y'all.
But
Bye. Are you pooping?
Marshawn, you crazy.
You pooping? Need your diaper change. Just being conservative. You trying to get to the baby now? You trying to get to the baby now? Trying to get to the baby. You trying to get to the baby? Baby, baby, you get to the baby. You too little right now. You too little right now. You too little. You too little. Baby, you already posted PJ to the world, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you there?